What a run out to the back this is, by the way.
Balogun.
What a run forward. Danilo cuts it across. It's there. It is 1-0 Rangers. Let's go. It's Ryan Jack on the score sheet. Danilo with the assist. The wait seems like it's going to be worth it. What an eventful night. It's been took out. Red points to the spot straight away.
Penalty.
Them 3 words are here. Penalty Rangers. It's going to get given. It's soft, but it's going to get given. The finish, and he's well wide, about a yard wide. There's Golden, shoot! Yes! Come on! Come on! Let's go, man! Holy f***! No way that just happened! Holy f***! Come on! Whoa! That will be it. It is it. Full time, 3 points. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being in here. The support's been awesome once again. The likes, the subscriptions, and of course the very kind donations have been in. So it's floating about. Sakala gets a second chance. It's 1-0 Rangers. Got a long wait for this. Short run up. The shuffle. The placement, the goal! 2-0 Rangers. There's the baseball swing. Bang! 2-0. Come on. Have some of that.
No, hold on.
Oh no! Don't rule this off. Don't be cruel. Oh, high up. What? This has to be a goal! Oh my god, Cyril Dessers just had one of his biggest sitters of the season.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen. But,
quick throw to Lawrence here, who's
Lawrence,
turned.
by the way.
Only won a free kick, yes. It's been played quick. Cortez going into the box. Dessers. Where's it going to fall to? Hit first time! That's Lawrence, and it's a quick turnaround! He runs to the Rangers' end! Come on! Yeah! There's a turnaround! Woo! Phil Clement, the calmest man in that stadium right now. Tell them to calm down. Tell them, screw the nut. Back in, get this game won. Lawrence, what a goal that is!
Play goes on, and what a goal from McCausland, okay. Off the inside of the post, the long range shot after debatably nearly taking a Hearts player's head off. I don't know how we got moving that one, not going to lie.
Gosling, or it was Dessers, sorry, it was right through the middle because the left foot is a scuffed finish and it's in! Let's go, that is a beautiful counter-attack. It is Lawrence with the assist, scuffed finish which I think was defended quite well, but 1-0 and that one will not be chopped off.
It's a hard thing to miss a penalty, then step up and take another one in the same game.
He's won the same run up in front of the UB, and he buries it this time. Let's go. 2-0, should be game over. Those 3 words, penalty to Rangers, should have bagged us 3 points. What a run
see
out
what
to
it
the
is
back
with
this is,
Balogun.
by the way.
Balogun.
What a run forward. Danilo cuts it across. It's there. It is 1-0 Rangers. Let's go. It's Ryan Jack on the score sheet. Danilo with the assist. The wait seems like it's going to be worth it. What an eventful night.
People don't realize that, but if a player comes into the building now these days, when you come to the UK, there's a lot of work to be done with papers. He even had to travel outside the country again to come back to get his visum and things like that. So it's less fresh for the moment. And we expect them in the next couple of games to start them, but today was not.
They can hear Phil, but they can't hear us.
Wrong one on me. Here we go. Double. Look at that. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry. You just need to listen to me instead of Phil. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. We'll maybe see after this one. Seems to be in quite the bad books after naming this team lineup, but hey, we're here. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, massive night for us tonight. And I was just saying there, welcome in everybody. Cameron, good to see you. Glad that you weren't put off after the last stream, mate. Good to see you back.
We've reined Hannah in, Cameron, don't worry, we've reined Hannah in.
Modder, I think, unfortunately, a few might share your opinions tonight, mate, but for those that haven't seen the team lineup, have you got it on you, Dalus, to read out for us?
Yes,
I mean, there might be a quick petition in chat to not read the team lineup out, but for anyone that doesn't like hearing torture, shut your ears right now, because we are about to read out the team lineup.
Disclaimer here, disclaimer. So, in goal, obviously, Butland again, Tav, Suter, Balogun, and Ridvan. So, Davies looked at a bomb scare against Hearts. He's straight out of the team, Balogun's in. He's not even in the bench. Is he even in the squad for this? I don't know if he's even in the squad for this, but he's not in the team or on the bench that I can see. So, then finishing off the back four, we've got Ridvan. Midfield, we've got Diomande, Connor Barron, and Tom Lawrence. Then our front three tonight consists of McCausland, Scott Wright, and will he score a worldie? Will he miss it for 2 yards? Cyril Dessers. On the bench, just to round it off, we've got Kelly, we've got Proper, Matondo, Cherney, Devil, Sterling, Hefty. Oh no, Davies is on the bench. I missed him. My bad. I just didn't want to see him that much. I did miss him. He is on the bench. King, Fraser, McKinnon, and Danilo. So just to run through it again, we've got Butland, Tav, Suter, Balogun, Ridvan, Dio, Barron, Lawrence, McCausland, Wright, Dessers, Starton, Kelly, Proper, Matondo, Cherney, Dill, Sterling, Hefty, Davies, King, Fraser, McKinnon, and Danilo on the bench. So what night is it going to be based on that? I don't know. You guys tell me.
I tell you, beforehand, I don't remember the last time I've ever seen a manager getting scrutinised as much as this for a starting lineup. Yeah, of course, Cortez has been forced out yet again. Welcome to Rangers, injury FC. But just looking at a starting, four, we're including Lawrence in that, of Wright, McCausland, Dessers. As what I've been seeing, that is what you'd be expecting to go and try and qualify for the Conference League, never mind the Champions League, with that team lineup. But it's football, anything can happen here. We hope Phil works miracles. Maybe all of us are just overly scarred by what we've seen from these guys before. Maybe we're just overly scarred, and maybe they'll give us a bit of a surprise today next to perform better than we think they might. But the main thing is for this one today is just staying in the tie. I would say bring the tie back to Ibrox, but bring the tie back to Glasgow. We'll say you need to be still in a fighting chance. But with that, I'd like to see a couple of predictions in the chat. I would bite your hand off for a draw right now. Yeah, I would be looking at that starting 11. I would be delighted to come out here 0-0, 1-1, 2-2. But if I'm going with a prediction, See, Alan, normally I would just presume you're saying 2-1 Rangers. On these type of days, on these type of seasons, mate, we need to know who the 2-1 is to. I'm actually going to go with 1-1. That's my guess for this one.
Ooh, okay, so normally I'd say so you're being a bit conservative, but going for a 1-1 currently, I'd say you're being quite positive right now, to be honest with you, mate. But
David?
Yeah, I mean, Freddie and Alan have just knocked it in the chat there. I know you were asking Alan, what side's he going with? But even a 1-goal lead, again, like you were saying, I'd love to see coming back to Ibrox, but obviously, as we know, it's going to be coming back to Hampden at this point. We don't have that European fortress that Ibrox has typically been. But I'll take a goal in it. I'm going to go with Freddie. I'm going 2-1 Kyiv. I'm going 2-1 Kyiv.
Which still wouldn't be an absolute disaster to take back.
No, not at all.
Mind you.
Not at all. I mean, the thing with it as well, is it 2 matches?
Yeah, this is 2 legs, Cameron, mate. Yeah. So I'll have a vlog out next week when I go to Hampden.
Yeah.
We've got just about enough fans in the stadium to be able to hold up a Ukraine flag in the stadium by the support here.
To be fair, they could have left the top half of it empty because it's all the seats they've got in there. Just get everyone holding up the yellow. You know what I mean? Just shuffle everyone down. But
yeah, Dalus, I don't know about you, mate. Maybe they could have, like, for their cause and all that stuff, cool. But like, it just doesn't look great when there's that lot of people, does it?
No. I mean, obviously, I get it. They're not playing at home. With everything going on, obviously they're playing in Poland.
Lublin.
That's Poland, yeah.
Lublin, yes, Poland. The closest big city to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Get the Rangers fans still in that corner. Fair play, man. But, honestly.
Obviously,
I looked to try and get there, and it was a nightmare. A genuine nightmare to try and get to this.
Yeah, that bad.
Yeah.
God damn. So we are seeing the run out of the 3rd kit that got announced after the Birmingham disaster. We are seeing that tonight. And I must admit, seeing it actually on them, I'm a fan. Seeing it actually in person on the players, I'm a fan.
Yeah, lads. Of course, it's still, mate. As I'm saying there, I've got some more people in here now from just as it was starting. I don't think I've ever seen quite the negative, defeatist attitude to a team lineup as this one. Across every on social media, across like all the people that are normally still positive in this are all going, right, okay, Rangers, come on, release the real team lineup. It's a grim looking starting 11. You can't lie, it is a grim looking starting 11 that, as I say, hopefully come out and surprise us here. But really, say that's the team lineup that should be competing in a Conference League, never mind the Champions League.
Yeah.
So I'm leading Big Phil to be performing miracles here. He spoke about not being able to wave his magic wand when he first got here, but yeah, he might need to find that deep in the backpack somewhere to get into the Champions League with this squad.
Yeah, I mean, we all know what that magic wand is, and it's the board releasing more money for him. That is what he needs to be able to wave that magic wand and get a team in that he's comfortable with enough that maybe he just feels that this team doesn't suit the system he wants to play, which is why we're not seeing a particularly distinct style from this team, other than utter dross, if you can count that as a style. But we are about to kick off, and we are underway. Rangers taking the kick-off, starting the game off.
It is.
And it is going to be a long ball straight up the pitch.
And for anyone that's later in as well, my prediction for this one was a 1-1, and Dalus has went with a 2-1 to Dynamo, which I don't think is like a overly negative result, to be honest.
Mate, we said it at the weekend, you know what I mean, when we were playing Hearts. If we were playing a better team, they'd have put a couple past us in the first 20 minutes of the game.
You know, it's just the typical way though. Like,
we're playing a much better team here. Granted, we have seen typically Rangers suit the European style of football a little bit better than the Scottish League with the players we've got.
We don't want to lose by 2 goals. That's no good. Don't want to lose by 2 goals. That's a big ask.
Diamandi. Desser's unlucky not to win for it. Yeah, I mean, he could have jumped for it there, but it is what it is.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good shout, David. We have started the game, ladies and gentlemen. There is no delay. Do not worry about this.
Yeah.
How come when I have a better sleep than the last one, Dallas, and make more mistakes this time?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Maybe we're more worried about it. That's it. Rights the ball there, mate. Rights the ball.
Oh, by the way.
That's a good ball to Dessers. Tom Lawrence! And then Dessers.
Okay. A positive start. Dessers hit the target. Come on. Give him a little bit of credit. It was decent. Good ball for Ridvan in towards Dessers. A good layoff to Lawrence. And if you're being overly critical, the two of the shots are too close to the keeper, but it's a positive start by us.
Yeah. I mean, I think Dessers, his is more just a blind shot, just try to get it on target somewhere. He doesn't really have the time to get his body situated or anything. His is just like a wild shot, try to get it on target. But yeah, Lawrence definitely, when he's got all the time in the world off that Cyril Dessers layoff, Tom Lawrence has got to be doing better.
Near enough Tav's first touch. Tav's first mistake.
Yeah.
Come on, Tav, don't do it to us. Jack, it does definitely suit us better. Not 100%, there's no debating that, but at the same time, you still come at this European style of play. Based on a European style of play is a team just not sitting part in the bus against us. Birmingham didn't do that. Birmingham just played us off the pitch. So.
Nice little shuffle there for Tav, opens the space up, finds McCausland back to Tav, but it's just too tight. Kiev players are right on them, they've got absolutely no space, and it's now a foot race. Balogun against the Kiev number 11. Does manage to force him backwards a little bit, but Kiev just keeping that position on the edge of the Rangers box right now and asking questions of Rangers in their defensive phase of play right now. Getting back to it. Well, I've said 2-1 Kiev, Lucas, and Steely said 1-1. But positive, we had the first shot on target of the game, so, you know, better start than the Hearts game anyway. No, Paul, I did not hear that.
What the WhatsApp rumour is that?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I was like, I'm getting my phone and having a look at that right now.
Anyone familiar with?
When I Google it, a lot of newspapers actually are reporting on it. VAR officials for Rangers Champions League qualifier are arrested and removed.
Tav hadn't actually defended a back post there, which is why my face grimaced up there, but it's alright, I'm calling it. Anyone too familiar here? Like, Yarmolenko, I know, of course, for his time in the Premier League, but other than that, maybe my ball knowledge failing me a little bit. That's Popov, I remember him for the Euros.
The Euros, yeah. Popov looked very good. How's this? Gaza, what's going on? We'll come in, mate. It's not too bad, not too bad.
Dynamo corner here. That's a good ball into the box, and Dessers trying to get close to a man who ended up getting a final header on it, and Dino number 6 probably should have done better there. Let's see this back again.
And it's that number, the Kiev number 4 just gets a little touch on it there, which maybe makes it a little bit more difficult for the number 6. He's kind of coming into where the ball was. The number 4 gets a slight touch. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll be honest, mate, 5 minutes in, I was ready to say Hearts have been all over us. This game's looked a little more even.
Yeah, we've been better. Done here, Dessers offside? A handball?
Is Robin starting? No, Proper is on the bench.
It was one of the most confusing ones for me. How fouls come out, he's talking about him settling and stuff, like Mike's moving for Holland. What are you talking about settling? Get him in the squad. He's in the squad. Get him in the starting 11. That's no excuse To be said, he played in the, hold on.
McCausland wants the ball high up, takes it past one, tries to find Dessers on the edge, it's Dio, gets taken down, but ball does retain in Rangers possession. Barron to Tav, he's taken out in the left, Tav going wandering for his usual position in the right, and then it is a howler from Tom Lawrence. It gives Kyiv back the ball.
What was I saying there?
The only thing I
Sorry.
can say about Lawrence there is no spatial awareness, but...
I'll talk about proper. I just can't believe that he wasn't straight into this starting 11. Like, looking like a most vulnerable position now is a defence. And the man's been playing pre-season for 20. He's been taking part in that. It's not as if he's not been playing football.
Mm-hmm.
He should be more than ready enough to come in.
Alright, sorry. Wright's playing in the left, Cameron, it's McCausland in the right, and Tierney's right-sided winger, so... Even then, I agree, he should be starting over McCausland, but... Through the little bits we saw Tierney in the game against Hearts, I liked it, it was positive. Seemed to work hard.
Trying to find I'll give him the credit and say difficult ball towards McCausland there, cut out, back to Dino position. Apparently they're just saying Tierney's not fully fit enough in it. Well, he said it himself, not ready to come in and play 90 minutes. Well, I mean, why would we expect anything else, you know? Rangers fans signing a fit player that's ready to play 90 minutes? Come on now.
Nah, mate, we're going to need to wait a full season to see him.
Tav's defended well.
There for Tav.
Oh, and Lawrence is not strong enough. Red
well done there for Yilmaz.
Lawrence just don't stop looking at the ref, get up and actually be stronger there. Couple of challenges in a row, he just going down like a wee fairy.
Still in the squad, but I'm assuming you mean Hadji instead of having their Jack and Cantwell at home. Cantwell, for me, as far as I'm concerned, he can get to... Can't swear this early in a YouTube stream, but he can get as far away from this club as he wants to at this point for me. Coming out saying he doesn't want to play for us and he wants to hand in his transfer request and everything, begging Cmon to be able to go away. If you don't want to play, you don't get near the squad, but that's my opinion. Like,
well, we don't know that he's refused to play. We know that
not that he's refused to play, but he said he wants to be away. Yeah, he said he wants to be away.
What I understand from Phil, which does make sense, is if you don't have someone that's 100% committed, why would you play them? So,
100%. That's what I mean. If, like, to me, if you're saying you want away from the club, you don't want to play football here. So why would we play you here? Yes, okay, he's better than some of our players that were taken away, but...
Yeah, he's better when his attitude's right. He's not better when he's half-hearting it. That's the thing. So I'm having to deal with that. Offside, apparently.
That's fine. Yeah, David, that is exactly what I wanted to say there, but, you know, got to be a little bit PG on YouTube sometimes. And that's the thing as well, though. Even up to the end of last season, me and Steely both, big fans of Cantwell. But that pre-season, like round about that Birmingham game, when it came out that he wanted away, and I've said it here, I 100% stand by the fact that if you don't want to play here, then you don't get the luxury of playing in the first team. If your head's not in it, you know what I mean? But then again, we've been saying the same about Tav. His head was away all summer, apparently, and he still walks into the first team, so... who knows? Tav. It's a nice ball into the back post to Scott Wright. Into Dessers. Turns! Oh,
well defended
by the Kyiv. Oh, well defended there.
Yeah, he did defend that well, to be fair.
And there's a handball in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's the sort of place you can see him going to Gaza. That's the sort of place I would imagine he'll be away to.
This is the thing though, man. Dessers, he gets himself into all the right positions, but he just can't do anything when he gets the ball. Or he'll pull out an absolute worldie. 1 in every 10 times, but...
Every 10?
Oh, okay, fair enough, aye. Like, his vision and his awareness is great, but should we say technical ability is the issue?
We're starting to grow into this a little bit more here.
Yeah.
Home fans unhappy at us holding possession. The boos starting to come out.
As it stands, I mean, I said it to you there. I said it to you at the start. First 5 minutes, I was ready to say Hearts were the better team, but the first 10 minutes of this, we definitely do seem to be the better team. The team more on the front foot.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised for us opening 10. I can't lie.
Yep.
But this is the thing you do now, Dallas. Maybe we just join them with our Rangers fans and just expect disappointment going into every game. We'll just be pleasantly surprised every time, you know. And then if we do bad, we were expecting it, you know. That's us now. That's us. Oh, the mighty have followed.
That's a good ball to Tav. Tav finds McCausland. McCausland, edge of the box to Lawrence. Tav! Ah, and he wins the corner from it, though, I think. You know what? I was going to say something there, but I don't want to jinx it. I'm not saying it. I was going to say something about Tav there, but I'm not saying it. I don't want to jinx him right now.
Look at draw, I think. I mean, yeah.
There's going to be Ridvan over the corner instead of Tav here.
Continuing with our in-swingers. And that is very inviting.
Post. Ooh. That'll be Tav's ball all day there. And it's Barron sitting back with him. And this is the thing with it right now. We're looking good. We're looking like we can score. But can we take the chances? It's some great link-up play there.
Nice.
Suter all the way through to McCausland, drives that ball right up to the front line, finds Tav. But then somehow we end up all the way back at Balogun at the back. But we're looking not bad right now. We're looking not bad. Tom Lawrence does well to pick up a ball there. A little bit of a challenge for the Kyiv midfielder. And it's Ridvan with the early ball into the back post. No, the front post. Okay. That path had me a little bit there, but one of these shots will hopefully deflect into the goal. Hopefully, Cameron.
No, I see the amount of time that I see two in the air players lose the ball and just swing their arms about and oh. And there was a wee bit of rumours in the background of that, David, eh? But, oh well, that'll be that then if he's away to Sheffield. I don't think we'll get another centre back now, David. I think that'll be it.
Nah. Proper will be it. Ideally, obviously, when Proper gets settled and everything, who's your starting centre back pair? For me, it's Proper and Balogun, probably.
Yep. Yes. That's the two for me.
And Cameron, Dessers, I mean, he's actually looked okay so far. I'll say, touch wood. He's had the balls came to him twice in the box. Both times he's actually done really well to find the space. And it's been great defending from Kyiv both times to stop him getting an attempt on target. And then there was one like half shot that he just kind of took. It was a blind shot at the keeper. But you see, but that's the thing for Dessers there though. He's got the work rate. Him and Lawrence are pressing. He's turning around looking at his midfield like, where's the rest of the press? Where is everyone?
The press is far too half-hearted. The other rest need to be up. The full-backs need to be right up. Everything needs to be up. There's no point in just pressing individually up there. We have, tell you, ever since Gerald was away, our pressing game has been so poor. It was under Gerald was the last time we had a proper high press. That actually put pressure on teams.
I still remember me. I still remember me and you talking about it. We always spoke about the forwards hunting in packs, hunting the ball high up. They'd be working in triangles, isolating out players, hunting the ball down from the opponent's end of the pitch. Nowadays, there's none of that. D, at least you're positive. I said 2-1 Kiev. Reese said 1 each.
But from what I've seen in this Dynamo team, do you know Rangers is possible by the way. If we were playing anything like how, well, I would say how we're able to play, maybe not with this starting 11, but anything that we've seen us play at like the peaks of this squad's performance, you should be comfortable against this team. I'm not going to lie, for what I've seen on paper here. Well, seen on paper and now seeing them.
Tav just getting doubled up on there. Unfortunate not to come away with the ball there, but Diamandi is straight in to help out. And it just forces Kiev to hit a long ball. They are still asking questions. The number 6 trying to drive forward. Questions being asked to Tav. Only gets it as far away as the edge of the box in the number 10. They're number 2 onto Butland, and it's 1-0 Kiev.
Very good first save. Is he offside?
Might be.
Yeah, he is. I thought so. That's why I was pretty chill there. I thought he was offside. The first save was very, very good. And then the number 11 from Dynamo was the first person to respond to it, but he's been ruled to be offside, and hopefully VAR agrees.
I think that's Butland thanking the ref for that one there. Yeah, he is offside when the shot's hit.
Nice. Good save, Butland. Well done.
There we go.
2 seconds, Dalus.
No, you're good, mate. You're good. You're good. Oh, man. That would have been the kicker there, man. After how positive the start of the game had been, it looked like it was all going our direction. For it to be a ball like that put Kiev in front, that would have just been awful. But thankfully, offside. Balogun, Redvan, all the way back to Butland. Oh yeah, no, Aldo, 100%. Defenders played the line, played it well. Need to go back to the old-fashioned 4-4-2.
So a lot of people tonight, Mark, talk about why we're not going to 3-5-2. See, when our wingers are as poor as we've currently got as the options, why are you not putting like Dessers and Danilo up top together and then just letting like Tav and Redvan plays the wing backs just bombing forward? I mean, as we are all well aware, Tav is far better going forward than he is defensively. So, and even that's kind of questionable now, but usually Tav is far better going forward. But just if you're going through another season of trying to play Wright and McCausland as like your starting wingers, it's a long season. Look, we've got anyone match fit, Cameron. That's the thing. We're just going to start playing people. You can't. We can't have all these people not match fit. It's wild.
Collison does well, driving in, takes a left-footed shot. Off the post. Oh, McCausland with an absolutely fantastic attempt on target there.
McCausland just tried to slap me across the face there. It's slagging me. Take this. Nearly turned into prime Arjen Robben there.
Jesus, man.
Cutting inside that left foot.
That's 3 players. Punk. Oh, man.
Off the post it is for a couple of yards outside the box.
Yeah, I'd probably get that about 20 yards, 21 yards. Took that for.
Very unlucky. The
Again,
middle
we're
of
just
it's
seeing
not
it
the
here,
worst, Cameron. It's just trying to score goals, try to stop goals. We're not too great at it, you know? Not that they're too important in football or anything.
Yeah. Be seeing you there as well coming in, Danny. Thank you. Appreciate it.
20 minutes gone, pretty even. Rangers probably edging it to the slightly better team here. But
as I say, that's Kyiv on the attack. It's someone wants
plenty
man
of space
on
in
the
the
edge.
edge,
Man on
yeah.
the edge. There we go. Scott Wright's on him now. That's fine. That's fine.
Is it?
And it's going to be McCausland just picking the ball up and sending it out. Heard it's a 4-4-2. We're playing Lawrence and Dessers up front. I mean...
Nah, it's not really.
No,
It's
not
the
really.
typical
Lawrence
4-2-3-1.
I mean, maybe when we get the shape attacking wise, but right now, defensively, it's two banks of four, Lawrence sitting just in front of them, and then Dessers right up on the halfway line. Excellent safety Butland there, by the way.
Big save there, he's had to come alive. Butland did a lot of mistakes pre-season, but back to competitive action, and Butland's doing well so far. This is when it matters, at least.
Right. He's got eyes on the ball all the way there as well, though, so you'd expect a good save from him, and he does make it. I'm not going to lie, I did just get worried there, though, when both Balogun and Suter stepped in to try and block it. I was praying there wasn't a deflection. But McCausland taking a little knock in the back off of that corner. It wins Rangers a free kick.
Liam had to have Miovski all day, all Rush Island.
Yep, same. We were saying that end of last season as well, weren't we?
Yeah. The main thing about that for me is, as we have touched on, but the age and sell-on factor.
How's centre midfield doing? They're getting good possession.
I mean, Barron's on the ball a lot, but he's doing the deeper set-off role.
Yeah. Dio's kind of been...
He gets a lot of the ball, but he's always alone as well, Dio.
Yeah.
Look at where he is now, just surrounded by 4 Dynamo players in the middle.
Yeah. I can't really say much about Diamanda because, as Steely said, he's not really had a chance at anything right now, to be honest with you. And if we are playing that midfield three of Lawrence sitting just in front of them, then Lawrence, to be fair to him, had a good shot at the start of the game, put it a little too central onto the keeper. But since then, you can't fault him. He's been doing the running, he's been doing the hard yards, he's been pressing.
Nice.
And he's just won us a throw as we speak of him as well. Putting pressure on Vivrachenko.
You're brave, mate. I'll stick to the numbers.
Yeah, stick to the numbers.
There's a lot of other teams in this we could have got, to be fair.
Yeah,
pronunciation. Does he win a corner? Yep.
First 25 minutes, I'd say it's been probably 90% Rangers, 10% Kyiv.
I think the Motherwell want far too much money, Cameron. I think in terms of Lennon Miller, he's better than what David Turnbull and that was. I think Motherwell are wanting like nearly 5 million. Van for front post.
It's a poor touch with Tav, but
that was a poor corner for Rudvan, which went all the way back to Butland, who lumps the forward to Dio, who's not going to be blessed with aerial ability.
No, but he manages to find the ball the way back to Ridvan, back to Butland, and we build out for the back again via the route of Suter, then Balogun. Balogun, obviously, we do see it. Balogun does like getting that ball and being aggressive with it. Balogun does like try to push the team up the pitch from the back. Something that maybe you could argue we've been missing with certain centre-back pairings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that was not the nicest ball for Balogun to receive there.
David,
Right,
I'm not
is
too
it-
sure
right, is
who's
it on
injured.
his feet?
I'm not sure, by the way. I mean, hopefully he's injured before we play them. Best player.
Dear man, oh, that's a foul on Dio there, surely.
Cameron, I think it's maybe we can offer them, I don't know, maybe Scott Wright, Dessers, Lawrence, Hadji. Swap them, we can get Lennon.
Take them all. Take them all.
Motherwell will still be like, no thanks.
This is where Motherwell could probably get more out of Dessers than we could at this point, to be fair. Again, there, just as he does come off the ball there, that number 4 for Kyiv, Popov, did look very good at the Euros, and so I do think that Dessers is going to have a bit of a harder time against him, but he's looked not bad so far. As I said, he got 2 half chances that were both stopped by good defending for the Kyiv defence rather than Dessers' errors. Dessers' errors. Dessers! Same thing.
The only thing that's one thing about this squad that is confusing, just because you mentioned there, is I'm very surprised for Hadji not even getting a sniff in with Clement's side here. Like, I'm surprised he's not been given an opportunity at least before setting off. I don't know. Again, maybe he was the one that's requested it, but because as we're all aware, he should be off skate to Italy. But then he's posting his Instagram about trained at Rangers and been ready, and it's just another interesting situation.
Twists and turns in the summer transfer saga of Rangers, isn't it?
I'd just love to see Hadji in that loans position.
Yeah. But that's the thing, again, is another one of those something behind the scenes, like you said to Clement, he wants to go somewhere else again and play football, or
if you two try to keep everyone happy, Blue Nose, you know.
It's like, if we post both, everyone can be happy and everyone can be mad, and they'll all praise us and they'll all shout at us. Yay!
They're even fighting over who gets ads.
Dio picking the ball up deep, finds Wright, who tries playing Ridvan through first time, does it on the second time of asking,
Just
and it's
never
just
fell
Popov
for
there
him
again. Yep. Also, Jason, what's going on? Welcome in.
Guys, is that just on playing ability, or do you think his attitude? The game's certainly quieting down the last 5 minutes or so here. Because them trying to strike back here.
And he forces quite a loose pass to Tav. Tav does well to see it out the pitch. Scottish teams just saw you recommended and sad. Oh, Liam, appreciate it. Thank you very much for the sub.
Appreciate it, yeah. Good choice. On this channel, you'll see. Couple of seasons ago, this was easier to answer.
Port MK Dawn, son. Fair play, Liam. Fair play. Local team, I'm guessing then. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Not too far for me, only about an hour and a half down the road for me.
Leon Balogun getting a bit of a serenade by the Travelling Rangers support.
Yeah. Want Celtic to sell O'Reilly for the sell-on clause we get. That would be good for you, certainly a bit of money.
I want them to sell on O'Reilly as well, Liam, mate. Don't worry.
we want him gone.
So
Make
do
it
we all.
easier for us. Either that or can we just get midfielders and players that actually know how to deal with them? As far as the players we've gotten over the last few years, play well for a season or two, then turn into total.
Well, this has been part of the stuff that Clement and John Bennett been talking about, trying to sign players to fix their short term.
Deal there to find Lawrence. Sorry to cut you off there, Steely.
Rather than signing to find a long term solution. A lot of these signings are potentially rushed, who knows, but at the same time it's an awkward situation because you don't really have patience. But on here,
play here. That was a beautiful spell of play for Rangers there. First time passing all over the pitch. Kyiv didn't know what way to turn.
I want this pop-up boy. How much money? Talk to them while you're there, Rangers. He's got a cool name. He's got a skin head. No nonsense centre back. How much? We'll offer you. We'll maybe get a spare 200 grand. Take it or leave it.
Game. A proper pop-off game. That's what we need, mate. Suter and Barron linking up at the back. There's going to be a lot. Maybe a little bit of a miss-hit ball there for Suter. I think he was trying to find Redvan over on that left side, but I mean, that's what I'm saying though, David. We don't have any proper physical guys in that midfield anymore.
Play it back to him. No, don't shoot there, Lawrence. It's a waste. Yeah, Dio's turned and been like, what are you up to?
I don't know. I think Dio maybe went a little bit offside, but Dessers was also open as a ball there. How's it been so far, Robbie? If I'm being honest with you, it's kind of been like 90% Rangers, 10% Kyiv in terms of controlling the game. Kyiv came into it a little bit. They had one ball in the back of the net that was deemed offside. But other than that, it's just been Rangers asking the question of this Kyiv defence for most of the first half so far. You know the worst part about this right now, though, Steely?
Let's hear it.
The longer this game goes on, the more hope I have for it to be shut down. Yeah, that's a great ball there, by the way. Tav. Way better start than Sunday, Robbie. Way better start. McCausland's put one off the post. Lawrence had a decent shot for the edge of the box. Dessers has had a couple of half chances that have been stopped by great defending.
There's just been two long shots for edge of the box, really, right?
Yep.
Two good saves.
One long shot. Yeah. One long shot for the edge of the box that the Kyiv player was first to, but he was offside. And then another one for the edge of the box that Butland was, I don't want to say pretty comfortable with, but he done enough with it. I think that one there, between Barron and Butland, feeling a little bit too much under pressure there for the Kyiv forwards, so Butland just hoofs it up to the other end of the pitch, let them get the shape back, let them reset a little bit. And so it is going to be Kyiv playing out for the back now.
Quite the nervy game. You can tell that both teams both teams aren't full of confidence here.
Diomande does pretty well.
Oh, put poor shot. Number 20 there. Up and over. Fell for him kindly in the edge of the box there. Ridvan was out quick to try and pressure him, but he could have done better with that.
Thing as well though there, Kyiv, they get a bit lucky for a deflection there. Kyiv boys tries smashing the ball forward. Diamandi puts his body in the way and it does just fall kindly to another one of the forwards. But win probability Kyiv 44%, Rangers 30, draw 26.
David, if you're talking about the Hannibal boy, then that would be loan. He's like a proper United prospect. But yeah, I believe Celtic have also spoke to him, or spoke to United about him. That'd be the exact type of boy I would like to have seen, but hey. 1-0 Kyiv, that one won't be offside. That one will not be offside, and it is a decent goal. It's Yarmolenko, the one with all the experience. And it's you didn't see it back again here, but that's a decent goal.
Yeah, it's a decent goal. I think Barron just gets done a little bit too easy in that midfield there. He lunges in and just gives the Kyiv player all the time and space in the world here. You'll see it here. Barron, he just lunges in here.
Ridvan poor giving the ball away as well. He's out of position.
100%.
Uses the space well. It's just we just gave the ball away was our biggest issue there. The actual defending afterwards wasn't that bad, but Ridvan can't be giving the ball away there.
Yeah. Ridvan is the key cause of that, yeah.
Yeah, Ridvan's... The questions are onto Ridvan. It was, 100% Aldo. It was Ridvan's mistake. I did say it a few times during the Hearts game as well. Barron, he was just like full sending, committing into tackles and ending up like 5 yards away for the ball. And he's done it again there, but again it has came from obviously an absolute honker for Yilmaz. But from what I've seen here though, we're more than capable of being able to get a goal. So
yep, and as it stands, Diamandi picking the ball up, trying to drive forward with it. And it is Kyiv straight back on the counter. Got all the options, and it is over the bar. DL, mate, most of the time it's just ignore, honestly.
Yeah, it's just lazy mistakes, lads. That's Ridvan, one of the ones that we're actually more positive about as well. It's just, I mean, we can't get a break for the mistakes that we make.
Nope. It's these little lapses in concentration, man. Like, you can be concentrating 89 out of the 90 minutes, but that 1 minute you're not if it leads to a mistake like that. You want to want anything at all? I mean, DL2, I said 2-1 Kyiv at the start. Steely said 1 each. So we will see how it goes.
Home fans doing Mexican waves around the stadium. Dear me.
Race to 16, watch the game, LP.
Barron wins us high up, and then it's a poor pass. It's a poor pass. He needs to play that forward. It's not Lawrence's fault. Space was in front of him. I don't know why he tried to play that behind.
I'd like to see it again, but it does look like he couldn't get it out. It's the first goal. I can't believe Tav for me. Well, there's that, David. There is that. First goal, if we've not heard you FS Tav in that, so FS Redvan instead there. Speaking of Redvan, so
not in that. Yep, Dessa's just wandered over. He's just not strong enough. Down holding the ankle out of embarrassment instead of getting back up like a man and getting on with it. No enough fans to make it round, I know. I hate seeing stuff like that at stadiums, man.
Shooter having a...
Keep that to American football.
Yeah.
Oh, well, get a full-time job. Counting those unforced errors, lads. That would take a while.
Why are we playing so bad?
Just the attitudes. It's the same. It's the same players. Helping me. You're playing with the same players whose attitudes were already bad, whose belief will be getting worse and worse because they know themselves they're not good enough. So that's going to repeat until you get rid of all the poor mentality players. Seen it all. You seen that clip that went a bit viral? Tav at that Hearts game, your captain, the body language he gives. I mean, you give the ball away, 2 big mistakes that are your fault, and you just go. Let's see, if that's your body language, you're like your captain. What have you got? Like, but that sort of is the belief that will ring around the full squad. Until you make a lot of changes. If you keep the majority of these losers, you're going to lose. Funny how that works.
If only that was what we could base the season on, DL. If only. But we'll see. We have looked the dominant team for most of this half. Obviously, we just can't put the ball in the back of the net. The most important thing.
Did have a heavy injury, Robbie, but
Desser's there. He's kind of half slipped, half pulled down. The guy is yanking his shirt there, but I think it's mostly he's rolled his ankle and then he's just went over. But yeah.
this one's can't see much time added on here, so
No. That is mad.
Be one of the last chances.
I know it's all well and good we're talking about Hampden for our home games. 1,000 miles away for your home stadium for your home game. Jesus. It's a swinging ball into the back post, and it's Desser straight at the keeper. Oh.
I think he was offside to save his blushes, by the way. To save his blushes, he's offside there, Dessers. Oh. About 3 yards straight at the keeper. He is, but he's well offside.
He's offside,
But
I know it. He's under the ball when he hits it there. He's not able to get behind the ball really to change the direction too much on it. I think that's more just he's got whatever touch he can on it. I'm plenty critical of Dessers, but with that replay there, I don't know.
you need to do it. You need to bring on Cherny. You need to bring on Danilo. Like 50 million at stake here.
An early ball into the box of Tav, dealt well by Popov.
Good throw to Dio here, who just lifts up the sky towards Lawrence, and that'll do for the first half.
Proper on, suitor off. I'd go for that, yep. What's my tour today? Flat iron brewer, flat tizer? Nah, just some Lucozade, mate. Just some Lucozade. Man.
Well.
45 minutes to go. I mean, at the start of the... This is the thing. I said it during that first half. The hope was building, and that's what kills you. The start of the game, we said a draw or even a goal down to go back to Glasgow would be a result with how we have been playing. But with how much we controlled that first half, we're going into half-time feeling hard done by at 1-0 down. It's the hope that kills you, ladies and gentlemen. It is the hope that kills you.
Thankfully, I've got none this season. So.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it's that.
Dived out. I mean, you just look at this bench and it's... I mean, what are you going to do? Bring on apparently an unfit Proper. Bring on apparently an unfit Sterling. Bring on apparently an unfit Cherny. Bring on apparently an unfit Matondo. Like... What do you do?
I'm sorry, by the way, Matondo did not look unfit when he came on in that Hearts game.
It's a interesting social reaction by the bigger voices, shall we say. Oh, fun one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing you soon for our Europa League group stage draw. No idea, Hannah. That is almost like some sort of fucking voodoo at this point. This was just beyond a sick joke, that our injuries. It's like... And that's no excuse. You need to build a squad that's big enough to be able to deal with it, but fuck me, it is constant. When's the last time we had just no injuries? Of like...
Tech one up on you there, by the way. It's not even Europa League he's going for, it's conference.
Oh, we can't get there yet.
This is true.
Europa League tune's better anyway.
Yeah. Coming in for the group chat, strong words to one of the boys in the group chat. All I'm saying, I'd shoot Tom Lawrence. Says how he feels all about Tom Lawrence's performance. But hey, I'll leave you to it a minute, mate. I'm going to go top up my drink. And maybe actually add some alcohol to it, you know? I might need it.
Yeah, you just don't even. This team as well, this Kiev team have showed nothing special. Cow. Oh. You don't, Billy. You really don't. You've not got a player in this full squad now that will be willing to just take this game with scruff of the neck and go, give me the ball. Let me go and do something. There's no one. Raskin. I forgot even he's injured. Lonnie would never make a big difference other than that one Europa League. Cameron literally forgot about even the thought of Raskin. He's just injured all the time. Forgot he got injured in pre-season. Another one he had in.
Who's he?
What's I asking? Because he showed really good signs in that as well at times, but we'll see. If he can't keep his fitness, then but 1-1, 2-1 Rangers still a very big possibility in this game.
To go back to what you're saying, Cameron, about I probably need it at full time. I need it now.
But
ain't good.
3-0 is also a big possibility. Potentially, Billy. Maybe not even controversial, you say.
Said, what is going on? Welcome back in all the way from Toronto once again.
Good
How
to
you
see
doing,
you.
Sid? How you been? How's your summer? I don't think you were in the Hearts stream, were you, Sid? How was your summer?
I don't think we've seen the usual hello from Toronto.
No.
She said, we asked this the last time. She said apologies if we've asked this before, because I know you've watched you supported the streams and that for a while. Have you moved over to Toronto, or you just lived over there and just came around supporting Rangers? Like how has that happened? How have you started supporting Rangers?
Roasting here.
Roasting here today,
Same
just wait. We're going to get a lot of our highlights here on Rangers TV. Let's watch this. After this first 10 minutes, by the way, I was a wee bit more confident.
That's got to be a bot, surely, just spamming the stream.
I would think so. I've seen a lot of Diamante slander on the old socials as well, but I think individually he's a great player. I just think he's got absolute... The way we're playing, the system around about him is just going to make him look worse than what he is, personally.
Born in Toronto, parents came here for Posse Park in 65. So you're first generation Canadian then, so...
There we are.
It's a family thing then. There we go. Has to be played in the system where he's the main man. Yeah, I can agree with that probably, to be fair, because he looks very much lost when he's left in his own with Barron dropping all the way back and then Lawrence basically playing on Desser's shoulder. Like, when he's not got those like passing options for the quick passing play and through the lines, he's
Alexander, welcome in, mate. we've not been. I mean, we've been bad, but compared to lately, we've not been quite as bad as what you've seen us. We've had a couple of chances, as always, wasteful, and then shoot ourselves in the foot with the Dynamo goal, which just the typical of late, mate. And then you look at our bench and you've got no one fit, ready, able to come make a difference. Right? We all knew it, we all called it, you need far more signings. Everybody said it with this starting lineup, everybody said it with the season starting. I mean, we can all see it. There's no surprises.
Nope. But as it is with the board and Clement and everyone's come out and said they need to sell before they can spend. And again, we spoke about it when it was that year. The board were waiting to see what European competition we got into before they released money to spend. If the board are doing that this season again, then we're never going to make Champions League. You can't wait to see if you get into it to spend the money. You spend the money to get into it and then get the money back.
Second half, approaching us. I think we need a goal. Just watch that back. There's not much else other than I genuinely don't think the defending's that bad. Like
Redvan there.
Barron's overcommitted.
Yeah.
But then it's the actual defenders were. That's just a good ball and that across. I wouldn't actually blame any of our centre backs or Tav for that, to be honest.
The issue with that mainly is Yilmaz getting caught in possession, losing the ball, and then, as you said, Barron overcommitting. If Barron just stays on his feet, stays with the man, then he forces him to work. But Barron's just lunged in, overcommitted, and gave the guy all the time in the world he wants to find that pass that put them through onto the killer ball.
Yeah.
Barron stays on his feet there. It's like, I'm not saying the goal came for Barron. The goal 100% came for Yilmaz. That's on Yilmaz for me 100%. But Barron stays on his feet. We maybe see something different, a different style of play that doesn't lead to the killer ball.
Yeah, I said. It's weird, but like the past couple of seasons, you could say panic buys, yeah. Like this season, I mean, it's not. It's a very valid opinion, but it's been all panic buys. But again, just confusing. I cannot believe Proper never started today. The Hamza boy, who knows what that mystery is. Cherny signed, not fit. Cortez brought back, new injury.
Oh my God, man. That's not a fun time to be a Rangers fan, certainly.
Oh dear. David, I don't quite think maybe has understood what you've went at there. I've quite got that. That's Jesus. Oh dear.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, yes. I didn't want to say anything about it, but
oh dear. Celtic Glasgow, you've walked right into that one.
You?
Jesus.
You like the
You've absolutely played yourself there, pal. Jeez, oh. Coming in here trying to take the piss and you've just admitted that you like little boys. Oh dear.
Yikes.
Oh dear. Probably best you leave now, mate. The only sign I've seen anything in the Proper's the only sign I've seen. Oh, you mean like a signing that you're looking forward to, Billy? Like that you think will actually make a positive difference? Oh, Jeffy for Scott Wright? What? So we're going 3 at the back here? What is this? I've just played Jeffy in the wing now? Is that what I've resorted to? Shefty for Scott Wright. Wow, that is something.
Did I just hear that right?
Yep.
And here we go, second half underway.
And it does actually look like he's come on as a left winger. Like, genuinely, yeah. Like, straight up, just Shefty left wing.
Okay, then.
Okay, let's see.
If they can play as a winger, apparently. I mean, if he can play as a winger, Robbie, then that's great.
Good tackle, Valiant. I think from what we've seen here, it's just going to be Ridvan and Jefty interchanging quite a lot. Don't even have a left winger, considering Jefty's dropped back to left centre back here now. Can out try and close down a cross, which is out for a goal kick.
Off the Kiev boy's head, that should be a goal kick. I think the ref pointed for a corner there initially, by the way. Nah, goal kick. Clement having a word with the fourth official here as well. I wonder what he's asking. Him.
So Jefty is playing like kind of left mid wing back thing. Like,
thought we might have been getting centre mid Yilmaz back there for a second or something. Remember
I've got no idea
that random one game Yilmaz played centre mid. What was all that about? Lawrence does well to nip in, get the ball. Desser's just forced off the ball there by Popov.
oof. Oh, and it's fell through to Butland.
Yep.
Did this start? Oh, it started on an added time. Hold up.
It started an added time, aye.
I may have fixed that.
Timer's getting sorted now, guys. We're good. For some reason, it started on the Adam type. Jesus Christ. Added time. My brain's going quicker than my mouth, honestly.
It's alright. Feet and brains go a lot quicker than a lot of the players on this pitch.
That's saying something. Well, it's either that or Clements just realised how bad Yilmaz has been pickpocketed and we're playing... Hold on. Redvan's just sitting in that wee central midfield pocket again.
Yeah, they don't have a position. They're just he's just put them both on and just said go and see what happens.
Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between Baron and Dio who wanted that, but...
He has been put on as a left winger, but it's obviously just going to be quite unnatural.
Tav back to Butland, and it only makes it as far back to Tav.
The second half has been all Kyiv so far.
Yep. It just looks like we are absolutely dead in our feet already. It looks like we came out, tried to do something that first 45, and now we are just dead in the water.
This is definitely come out with the second half with even less belief than the first, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Hefty playing the left wing, Alan. I like the ball there. Dessers just gets caught up a little bit in the centre back, doesn't quite get to it, but
Balogun's been caught under that.
pushing the back in Balogun there.
Nah, he's fouled the other way, no? He's been through the back end.
Balogun was in front of him, I think. Yeah, it's a Rangers free kick.
Oh,
What ball is...
ball was so poor from Ridvan. It has a half chance as well to play Lawrence in. Yet another waste. Freedom of speech is more than allowed, Paul. That's why you're still here talking. But if you're a fanny, you'll be treated as such.
Also, freedom of speech doesn't apply to private companies. That's a government thing. Freedom of speech, private companies, private entities, if you're interacting with anything to do with them, they have every right to remove you and change it.
Well,
it's a better ball for Ridvan, but just Dio not got the pace to get onto it there.
Dynamo will be happy enough with this score. See them really slowing down the game here. Don't know if that suits our fitness levels or not. No, Carter, we're straight into Europa League no matter what. If we lose this round or if we lose the next round, either or, we would be straight into Europa League. Or we might just win them both and get the Champions League, eh? Imagine this team playing Man City. Oh, Dessers, that's a good header. That is a good save.
Unlucky, mate.
That one, that's a good effort by Dessers. That is a really good save. He flicked the header on towards the back post and, yeah. Unlucky. Jefty nearly getting a good assist
good
there.
Ball there for Jefty, yep. If that keeper's about an inch smaller, that gets past him there, man. That was fingertips.
I thought that was in, honestly. See, as soon as...
Yeah, so did I.
That was away, yeah.
Thought that was in.
Don't know if Lawrence is enough to keep that in now. Lines just says no, goal kick.
No, yeah.
There is Liam, yeah. It's back to I don't know the exact amount, but they've got some sort of a happy medium sorted. I don't know if you've watched any of the Rangers highlights when we played against teams like Young Boys, Dortmund, Ajax, where we give them like a little bit extra of the little corner and towards the Brumlin stand. But, yeah.
Yeah, so just to clarify as well for the people asking about Europa League drop down, where we go, that kind of thing. So as it stands, third qualifying round is split into two paths. There's the Champions path and the League path. The important thing for us is we're in the League path of the qualifying round, which means we do drop straight into group stages, or the league phase, as it now is, of Europa League. Teams on the Champions path, they would drop into a playoff round. But because we're in the League path, we drop straight into the league phase, or group phase. This whole league path, Champions path, league... Mate, I don't like it. Just go back. Just go back. I don't like it.
I was going to say Balogun having to be lively here, but Yarmolenko offside.
And it's just a long ball, hoping McCausland can get it. Has he got the running on Vivchenko? Chenko? I'm just going back to the numbers, aye. You're right, Steely, I'm going back to the numbers. Suter's just... Don't know what Suter's doing there.
To be fair, Billy, your dad probably still has a right. We'll be shite compared to a lot of teams right now. Robbie, I'd agree. Still probably need quite a few for Europa League. Conference League, I'd be somewhat alright with this team playing.
Barron does win a foul, but the rest playing advantage. Dio's just wiped out from behind there.
That's the thing, Billy, isn't it? Because you want the Champions League. You can't. No one will say no to the Champions League because of the money involved with it. But can you be bothered watching us play them Champions League teams? Yeesh. That, Robbie, I'm not saying win the Conference League, but I'm saying just at least compete in the groups.
That's the worrying thing, Aldo. Like, Barron looks like the best player in the park.
That's a great ball. Balogun does well to stop that.
Yep.
Van Aert nearly getting on the end of that.
And it's Yarmolenko as well. Tries it little outside of the foot flick.
Spurs Rangers Europa League. Spurs Rangers Europa League sounds like another great pre-game party for me. I'm all aboard that. Down to London, nice and easy. No problem.
Pre-game party, don't watch the football.
So just, one of these times we'll learn it. We're going away day and just actually, what we should actually do is just get...
Stay in the pub.
Just stay in the pub, to be honest.
Don't even spend the money in the tickets, just go for the pub.
That's Suter there, it's done very well, by the way, defending that.
Yeah. Any subs came on yet? We've had Yefte on for right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Shamrock Rovers way, you imagine.
Diamande at the back post, first to meet it. It's going to be Hefty over here as well. Does well just to see the ball out.
Your issue with the two strikers is it's not as bad as you've got people round about you. Like Celtic don't play with two strikers. You know what I mean? The Celtic's attacks obviously right now everyone will admit is a far better attack than ours. They only play with one striker, but their wingers and midfielders actually have goal scoring capabilities to come up and support the striker, which we do not have. And we don't even have a striker anyway, so we don't have one, never mind two.
Will that all change this season with Cherny being on board though? Will he be able to get some goals in? I don't know, but he's going to get a chance in a minute to find out as he has been warmed up on the touchline. So at that point, I think that'll be McCausland off. And Rangers are cut open at the back. It is 4v3 at the back.
Get it away.
Diamande does excellent there to get back and stop the pass to the edge of the box for the free man. And it's Rangers on the kick. That's a foul on Dessers all day, surely.
He's done well to win that, Dessers. Yep. Legends have done it. You're going to find many of the pass marks for this game, especially with this second half's getting played. Maybe Butland. Butland's actually been alright. A couple of decent saves. Nothing he could do with their goal.
Genuinely Barron, apart for that one lunge that unfortunately is in the lead up to the goal. Barron seemed okay.
But okay. Not done anything.
Yeah.
Cherny on. Ross McCausland off. 20% fit. Cherny has to be just every bit as good, surely.
And it's Redvan trying to take on 3 on the left wing, asking for some support. But he does win a throw in, high up in the Kiev half.
He's hold up. I mean, potentially some hold up, Billy. hold up and link up very different. Holding up okay, but see when he's holding up then tries to link it off, that's the part that still crap at. Tav centre mid here.
Tav,
good bit of movement. Shefty, it's another decent ball into the box.
Lawrence on the edge, finds Dio. Oh.
Just caught under, we were all too close to each other there, no?
Yep. Well, but and Balogun does well. Stops Kiev going in a quick counter-attack there, puts the ball up. Very deep in Kiev's own half for them there.
Yeah, Alexander made before it, I was like, listening to Dalus' prediction and hearing a couple of predictions. You were coming away from here with just the one deficit, with the way their starting 11 was and mood around the place right now. It's not the end of the world coming away with the 1 goal deficit. And as I said, if you can get a draw out of this to take back to Glasgow, then yeah, I'd be delighted. Especially with the game's going now, I'd be delighted. Yeah, Liam, not much to ask for, is it?
Yeah.
But we might have the centre-back sorted. Another attacking midfielder I'd like as well, because we can't well away. You've only got, really, Lawrence playing here, who's, other than his Frank Lampard-esque performance against Union Berlin, is back to being invisible. Like, see, Cameron, I don't think Clement will be sacked no matter what. I genuinely don't think he'll get sacked no matter what happens. Cameron, I think that this long-term contract has been right. Okay, we're fed up of changing the managers and whatnot, but it's alright saying you're fed up of changing the managers. You need to change the players on the pitch then.
Yep.
As your manager's going to get thrown under the bus. Like, Clement is...
don't want to pay another early severance fee. They don't want to back Clement, they just don't want to pay an early severance.
Clement now, yes, he's not perfect with some of the stuff he's putting out here. We don't know how fit these guys are and all that behind the scenes, but there is only so much you can do with a squad like this. Oh, there's another half chance here for Kiev looking to double the lead. He's done well here. He's took Suter out of the game and it's fell. Good recovery for Suter there between him and Balogun, and it's fell to Butland to Clint.
That's just been a case of the Kiev man's been forced to drive right to the line. Rangers have just crowded them out, and it's let Butland come in to take the ball. Good link up there between Suter and Balogun.
That's Balogun actually.
No space. It's Balogun who's got a little touch on it that's deflected it back to.
And that was a vital touch, by the way. Look at the number 7 there. It's going straight to what? Or no, the boy closer.
Number 7 or the number 11.
Yeah.
Both of them. The 7 and the... Is it 11 or 21? I don't know. I just saw the one at the back.
It was a vital touch from
Balogun. 11. Aye. The number 11. Aye. See, Billy, I spoke about it during the Hearts game. For those of you that weren't here, I spoke about it during the Hearts game. It's going to take a while of rebuilding. This is the thing. We can't keep doing short term. 3 seasons of short term has put us in the position we're in now, where it's been manager after manager after manager trying to work with dregs. We need to get behind someone long term. More importantly, we need the board to get behind someone long term. Jeffy, by the way, does well to find the space, flies into the back post, and it's Tav. Desser's going for the spectacular, but that was a foul, yeah. On the plus side, I think he's took it to the Kiev defence.
Another
high kick to both of the faces.
Good ball by Jeffy, by the way. A few good balls he's put in. The toilet make 2-6.
Tav does well to get up over that ball. I'm just saying, by the way, the number, like, I think it was 22 or 32, I don't know. Let me see for this angle. Aye, 32. The number 32, Desser's boots caught his face there. But the other one, he's caught it in the arm and he's gone down holding his face. That's absolutely embarrassing when there's cameras on you, man. People can see it never hit you in the face. I know it's part of the game, trying to buy the foul and all that, but yeah. Look what happens when we back Gerrard. Exactly that. Gerrard, we backed him long term over a couple of seasons, ended up bringing us a league. title, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, immediately after that, it all went to crap. But again, I think we go long term, pardon me, stick behind Clement and actually let him build a squad and a system that he wants to play. Instead of another, it'd be October, he's been here a year, he's out the door, and then it's the next manager trying to work with the remnants of Clement, Beale, and Gio. You know what I mean? We're not going to get anywhere doing that. That is exactly it, David. That is it.
Gerard, you're Gerard. Thing, David. It's like unfortunately, Beale has been like our most backed manager. Like, enemy of the people. Wonka apparently not fit enough to play. And he did. He played against Birmingham. But, or was it Man United, whatever. He did get minutes in pre-season.
Yeah, he did.
But,
Diomande and Cherney linking up well there on the right-hand side. Diomande, he's got two in front of him. And he's just been fouled there in the line. That is a foul.
Beale set us back a lot, Liam.
Yeah. You'd think, Alexander, but to be fair, David, I'll give you credit for the start of that season. You were in here saying you didn't think Beale was the man. For the minute he got signed, you were saying that. I'll give you that. It's an inviting ball into the box, by the way. Keeper can only do enough to punch it out for a Rangers throw, and we're taking it straight away. Ridvan, great ball into the centre circle. Oh!
Nearly caught the keeper out there. Lawrence has just done what he could to get a head to it, and it was one of those awkward high spinning balls that's nearly caught the keeper out for a Rangers corner. Another good cross to the left side here.
I'll be honest, I think you're saying Lawrence had that Lampard-esque performance against Berlin, but he's been a ghost. I think he's been all right tonight.
I think he's been horrific.
He's been excellent. I don't think he's been excellent, but I think he's been all right. Ridvan, an early ball in. He's looking for Dio, and
nearly an own goal, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. That it was almost the same angle as
the Dessers one that went across the way.
Dessers one, aye. It was the same kind of angle, just that looping curling ball that looks like it's going to go right into the back post. But nah, he does well to get it back to his keeper. And it's Kyiv making the changes at 70 minutes when realistically it should be us bringing on a couple more players. But yeah, I don't know. At this point, I mean, that was Steely's prediction, Alexander. I said 2-1 Kyiv at the start, which a draw or even going in a goal down, considering how we played in pre-season against Hearts, you'd have thought would have been an okay result for us. But with the first half, you could argue that we could have been in front. McCausland hit the post. Dessers had a couple of chances. Lawrence had a decent chance outside the box that he put straight to the keeper. And yeah. And then obviously, just that lack of a back line, lack of good players at the back there, comes back to bite us. Yilmaz losing the ball. And
so I was just seeing here, Sterling coming on.
Where's he coming on? Centre mid, you reckon?
I presume we're quite in midfield here, yeah.
Yeah. Sterling for deal, you reckon?
I I don't know. It's him or Lawrence, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd maybe move Dio further up and take Lawrence off, to be honest.
Yeah, I could go with that. Was common denominator every year, the board. Yep. Where's Hamza Ngami? Is he injured? Not ready to play. He's not up to scratch, basically. We're buying players that aren't even ready to play in Scotland, never mind European games. We were speaking about it a bit during the Hearts game as well, but we'll see. It's
Number 8, Barron,
coming
isn't
off.
it?
It's Barron coming off.
So he's going for a goal. Barron's the most defensive of our midfield 3. Sterling coming on. I'm surprised with that one, but okay, it does go for a goal.
Oh yeah, no, Cameron's ridiculous. Balogun, the only defender that can defend in that back line. Yep. Suter, I mean, he'd be good enough for cup games, cup runs and stuff when you need him, refresh some legs, but Suter's
Chance
not the
here.
full-time answer.
Poor
It's
from...
hefty.
Oh, he should have maybe played Dessers in.
Maybe.
I thought he maybe should have played
Dessers had
Dessers
the
in. He got a
space, yep.
gift there with how the ball was played to him.
And Dessers, by all means and by all rights, they're complaining, saying, what's... Like, but...
Nice, good play. Sterling right away.
Coming in, yep. And he's looking
And
like
it's
the
a
most positive.
really poor ball for Chelsea towards Sterling, who's now going to, I would say, allow Dynamo to attack, but it's cut out well by Suter.
Right, as we're talking about him. Oh no, what's Lawrence doing all the way back here? What are you doing back in the back four, Lawrence? What's going on?
Unlucky, I like the idea with Balogun.
Right, attempt
Tried
at the
to
ball,
play that through for Shefty there. Don't mind that attempt.
Not gonna lie, I think the ball would have been a bit overhit there, though. It did look like I had a lot of power on it. I think it would have been a race for Jefty to keep that in, but the idea of the pass, it's something different. And this is something this team right now is lacking: creativity. How many players do you want sucked into one man? And it all comes down to Suter that does well, just shields the player
done
off
well
the
there.
ball, lets the ball go through to Butland. And here we go, working it for the back. How many times have I said that tonight? Jesus.
Chernley on the half turn here, bit of space, and he's over touched it. No. Kept the ball alive. Chernley on the half turn in the middle. Plays it wide for Tav. He asks for Sterling to overlap him. He plays a very poor pass, which Sterling does very well to
manages
keep.
come away with. Oh, and it's a bit of a poor ball for Sterling.
A speculative shot by Dio, which hits off Tav. Where was that going? That shot was hit with some venom. Billy, I don't know. And that's the one thing. Jay, I love to come up with answers, and it's what I've been able to do for past couple of seasons in that. But I look at a squad and I've got no idea who's going to make that difference, mate. I genuinely have no idea.
Genuinely, right now, my biggest hope of a game changer is Sterling. And this squad right now that's playing, Sterling. And that's saying something, considering we signed him as the right back. And he's played everywhere but. I mean, that does lead, like, that's a fair point, Lizette. Like, it must lead players to question their confidence in their teammates, though, you know what I mean? As you said, you bust your ass, win the ball back, find a pass to start a counter, and then they can't even make, like, a 3-foot pass. It's got to have you questioning eventually when it happens time and time and time again. surely it impacts your confidence in your teammates at some point, you know?
Dio, that's such a poor pass. Such a poor pass. He's lucky to get to that.
To Tav,
No, nowhere near enough power. That was intercepted all day. Lucky to get a foul.
Yeah, actually, you're right there looking back at it. Kiev players beat Tav to that.
Looks a bit of a knee to knee with Dio and one of the other boys here.
Read the title, it says watch along, it doesn't say commentary. No one has the balls to drop Tav, that's why Sterling's not right back. Exactly, David. But the thing is, how long are you going to keep Tav there when his mentality and his attitude and his defending is woeful? This has probably been Tav's best defensive game in how long? And even then, he's not been that good. He's not been that good. And that's saying something.
Yeah, Malenko getting a standing ovation with the home support here.
Yep.
Looking like the difference maker with the 1 goal so far.
Why did we reject the bid? I'd take 50p in a packet. I want so much for Tav right now. No idea, mate.
I would let him go for free. Just to literally not have him in this. Yes, of course, we need the money for signings, blah, 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 blah. But literally, just to not have him in this squad for the negative effect I think he has, I would let him go for free. Genuinely serious.
No, at least get a Fredo out of it, mate. Come on.
One each. 1 chocolate, 1 caramel. Then we can talk.
Aye. Okay, there we go. You get a good sound out of an old violin, but only if it's in tune. Exactly that. And this squad is not in tune with each other.
Giving the ball away very stupidly there, and Tav takes a foul, which is a professional foul. He's definitely needed to take that. Dio.
Yep.
Very poor, very slack.
Yeah. That's one of the most captain-like things I've ever seen Tav do, taking one for the team there.
But his captain, but not that I think he's fit enough to be playing every game at his age or everything, mate, but the only person in that team that actually with captain's mentality is Leon Balogun.
Has a player ever scored so many goals to win so little silverware? That is it, isn't it?
Oh well, Harry Kane, to be fair. To be fair, good answer.
That's a good answer.
Fair enough.
You've done us there, Timothy. You've done us there.
Ryan Jack's left.
Jack injured or left, he's gone, mate. Right.
He's in Dubai, training with Declan Rice. Okay, crossover. Or was, anyway. Craig, and I've said for years that I think he would benefit by not being the captain. He's evidently a player with poor mentality. Evidently a player with poor mentality. Why not take some pressure off him? I've said it for years, mate, that I think he'd be better without the captain armband on. Kieran Dowell, the saviour, coming on, yeah!
Deal Mandy.
Long street ahead, folks. Here we go. Proper captain, mate, I wouldn't be against it. Let me see him first. But I think I've seen enough just from looking at him. Give him the captain. Can I take it? It's not that hard of a job to take over for captain here.
Oh, David, I love that. Taff must shite himself because he doesn't have goals and now to back him up when he's trying to get the manager sacked. It's a long ball deep into the box, and it's over everyone. We've all put our heads down at Dow coming on, and he's going to score an absolute world in it. Watch it.
Yes, please.
It's gonna happen.
Socials are just the same. On the...
I've not looked yet, mate, and to be honest with you, I don't really wanna.
Oh.
Kyiv winning a throw for a high foot there. Alright. Dynamo just needs to be a little bit more careful there. Tav beat his man. Sterling coming to put the pressure on, forces Kyiv back.
Oh, no second goal, please. Firing ball across the box, which Butland wasn't sure where it was going. She's had a bit of hand on it.
Butland just pushing it out there. Even then, it's came to Kyiv, but...
And they seem confident enough to be looking to potentially kill this tie. You got a second?
8.5 minutes of regular time left. I think we'll maybe get like, what, 2-3 minutes added?
A sinking ship, mate. This thing's already in the Mariana Trench.
Oh, 100%, David, 100%. Get Matondo on. Mate, why not at this point? Looking back at that angle, by the way, that ball I think was actually sneaking a little closer to the goal than it looked like for the wide angle, so no wonder Butland got a hand on that. Ibroxonia,
all you can hear ringing round the arena, Lublin.
So let me tell you that I love you.
Defiant Rangers support.
Right.
Give them something to cheer. Redvan, half decent ball. Nah, too close to the keeper actually. Who claims that?
100% Bob. Gerrard was guilty of it as well. But that's one of the big things Clement has come in and said. The trading model is absolutely woeful. We're just letting players run their contracts down, leave for free instead of actually trying to make money off them. That's one of the things he wants to improve on. Obviously, Gerrard done it with a lot of players. It happened under Gio. It happened under Beale. Is Clement going to be the man to actually get some money coming back in for transfers again?
Let's go, Redvan. Maybe crossed that a little bit too early there.
Yeah, a little bit. Could have drove forward a little bit with that. Asked a few more questions of the defence. Cherney's just... I don't know what he's doing there, man.
He's not been great, by the way. And
no,
every time I've seen him, I'll let him have the "I'm not fully fit" excuse to now because he's not been brilliant. So well played advantage. Number 9 for Dynamo. Coming out their box.
A great ball across the box.
Suter does well. Thankfully, number 45 had quite a poor touch. What's he give? Oh no. I was like, mate, I just seen this point towards the box. I was like, hold on.
So I think that is a...
yeah, he booked Suter for the earlier play. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
David, that is, mate. It genuinely is.
Here's the thing, though, right? Someone comes in with the money to buy this club. This might be an unpopular opinion, right? I don't give a damn if they are diehard Rangers or not. If they're willing to put the money into the club, they might not be diehard Rangers, but if they're willing to listen to the people around them that know what this club needs and they're willing to put the money in, I'm taking that all day over getting a board in that's diehard Rangers.
One of the big things at this stage is that it's a company, because at this stage you would change the name. Like, as an example, If it meant you were getting
Leipzig.
financially free, would you come in as? Would you be called Red Bull Ibrox? Like, would you accept an official stadium name change to that? Oh, defo.
It's like the Ibrox Red Bull
For me,
Arena or
anyway.
something.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Aye.
Everyone's still going to refer to it as Ibrox, but just its official name would be changed. All that stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean,
If we were already still on top and all that stuff, no. But the state of things right now and the way you can see it going, yes.
Yeah.
If for those waiting to hear more updates about the game here, it's just slow. We're passing the ball around the back. Both teams are kind of just looking to start to settle with this.
I mean, that is a very valid and very fair counterpoint, Bob. They'd need to be a dieharders because it's just a losing thing in Scotland with the money. Like, that is a very fair point. I don't know. It's either going to take years of struggling, or
years. It's already been a decade, mate.
more like years and years of struggling again, more years of struggling, or a very big cash injection very soon. Now, let's be real, we're not getting the cash injection, are we? So.
Red fine in the middle again. Another poor execution of a pass.
Mm-hmm. I think the boys try to buy a foul there. Just this is a bit of contact with Dowell, but nothing in it. Dowell stays up, does enough to take the ball away from him before going down. And it's a long ball out to Hefty. He's got Yilmaz there for the option, but he's deciding
It's going to give a foul away, yeah.
Yep.
Just done too much.
Even then, when he puts it through the player's legs, I think Yilmaz could have come onto that, to be fair. It looked like Yilmaz had the space to do it. Like, here. Yilmaz can come across onto that. He's not that far. Look where Yilmaz is, right in the edge of frame. See, I agree with that. I wouldn't be Red Bull Glasgow. Screw that.
No, hell no. That's a different conversation overall. Red Bull Rangers, that's not the same as a stadium.
No, that's a very different conversation.
Really good to watch an attacking play. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Can't deny it.
I think it was during the Hearts game, someone came into the chat and was saying they were watching the Dundee derby. And that was just 100 miles an hour, both teams going each.
Yeah, I watched the first half. Yeah, I watched the first half, yeah. It's good.
But in comparison, Rangers just look so slow and like they don't know what to do in comparison yet. Which is mad considering the money we've got on players compared to Dundee.
Again, I don't think this is going to be much added time towards the end here, so ladies and gentlemen, I'll take this time now to say I appreciate you all being in here for what has been a disappointing performance. If it stays 1-0, it's not the end of the world. That's a big if it stays 1-0. But yeah, as always, we appreciate you being in here regardless of the result. But just don't forget, if you haven't done so already, to leave a like and subscribe to the stream. We appreciate it greatly. I'm sure things will turn around eventually.
We shall see. But it is going to be a dodgy few minutes here, and oof.
You're fine, big pop off.
Dessers can't believe he's got a yellow card there for that, and I'll be honest, I don't think that looked like a particularly high footer in it there at first.
Craig Clements said that Igmani is nowhere near ready to train at this level, I mean play. Campbell's been banished because he doesn't want to play for us, and I've got no idea about Hadji. But we all know he's looking to be off ski as well. 4 minutes added on, so we do have there's time for a goal here. For who is the question?
That is the question. Keep it 1-0. There's a bit of hope going back to Glasgow, but
my only thing is just I think we'll need to score at least 2, and well, potentially 3 in Glasgow, because am I confident that we'll keep a clean sheet? Both.
No, not at all. I think you're right there with that. I think it's going to need to be 3 we score in Glasgow, but is that going to happen? I don't know, mate. Especially not playing at Ibrox. Obviously, the fans will all still be there, but it's not Ibrox, is it? Let's face it.
But interested, I'll be interested to see the capacity of it. I don't think it'll be a sellout. BBC have just announced that they're putting it live for free, and the state of people's attitudes are now, and it being Hampden. I'm like, oof. But interesting to see. Rangers man of the match, you can say nothing except Butland. Rangers TV talking about it now. Let's hear it. Said Balogun, potentially Balogun, but for me it has to be Butland tonight. But I wouldn't understand the Balogun opinion.
Yeah. So Sterling's dropped into right back and Tav's playing in the midfield. That's what's...
Nah, it's just interchanging.
But I was going to say, that didn't look like that was coming off a phase of play there, though. That looked like it was just that's where they were sitting, but... Can you pay in on the night?
I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure about Hampden. I'm not sure. Ibrox would have said yeah, but... You still be able to buy tickets on the day online, because it's all just QR codes and that they're getting sent for it.
Yep. Cherny does well there, supporting Tav in the defensive duties. 1.5 minutes left of added time. Kyiv with a throw about halfway into the Rangers half.
Well, Dalus' ears a big lad. Usually at this stage, like last couple of seasons, if we're at this type of sort of result, I'd usually be screaming at that. I'm just over it now, mate. As well, you're well aware of my feelings that way. I'm just literally over it. It's just no surprise now.
I'm usually turning my headset volume down at this point in the game, to be honest with you, mate. Aye. But again, I think
Charlie trying to get another touch, but he has been. Again, everyone has been, but he has been invisible since coming on.
Yeah.
It's only like 1,000 or more. But once it gets to the stages of like Europa League and that, Alexander, I would say yeah, but not for that. I don't think this qualifier will be sold out. No chance. I think you would get about 40 there or something.
It's a good counter attack here from Rangers. It's a 3-on-5 though. Hefty, he's got Yilmaz in the overlap. He finds Cherny in the right.
Interesting choice, but okay.
Yeah.
Still alive.
I'd have went with Yilmaz all day.
Could be the last attack of the game!
Cyril Dessers!
Wow, what a ball into the box. It was right on Dessers' feet. And the travelling Rangers support go crazy in that corner. What a goal that is, by the way. And wow.
And by the way,
what a change of mood that is!
You were just saying it, Cherny, invisible. And he comes out with a cross like that is pinpoint perfect onto Dessers' foot. And it allows him to just stroke it in the front post.
I did not see that coming. Great movement from Dessers, who this time doesn't fall over his feet and hit this wide. He plants it in the back of the net with a perfect cross from Cherny. And wow, it is all to play for back in Glasgow now.
Jeffy, I take back what I said. You saw what was coming, mate. 1,000 IQ pass there, mate. You saw what was coming. I still would have went with Yilmaz in the overlap, but I'm glad he didn't. Oh my God, there we go.
Wow.
You called it, Steely, you called it a 1-each draw going back to Glasgow. And there is the full-time whistle in Lublin.
And that literally is, the last kick of the ball. Cyril Dessers. Nice one, Cyril. Nice one, son. Number 9 for Rangers. I'll have another one. Oh my God. Where did that come from?
Jesus, man.
A few message retracts there, Hannah. Well, that was an interesting ending.
So there we go.
Didn't see that one coming.
No, not at all.
Well, stream again. Thank you very much. And now that we've calmed from the goal, we have to say the performance was not great. The performance was not brilliant.
Stop the timer.
And for this, I mean, coming back to Hampden, yes, it's great to get that, but that performance needs to be better going forward. This gives us a lifeline. That goal at the end, really did not see it coming, but this squad need to get their finger out.
Yeah, definitely. The squad need to get their finger out, and the boys that are not up to speed apparently get involved. Obviously, we had Proper on the bench. Get him up to speed and quick. We need someone else in next to Balogun that is not Suter or Davies. But that's all I'm saying. Ngani. But it is what it is.
Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back to the vlogs now on the channel for the next two. It's actually going to be a little while until we see you guys in the streams again, but our first two streams back of the season have been footballing wise not great, but the chat's been great, the support awesome. Thank yous all very much. Whether you're coming in here to support us, watch, like, subscribe, coming in here as a pretend hater, all of this helps the stream go and only supports us, so appreciate you all being here.
Mate, as far as I'm aware, looking at it right now, the next away game is...
It's like a month away or something.
It's the Old Firm's the next away game, which we don't do watch-alongs for that. So it's going to be 14th, unless there's a European game in between, it's going to be 14th of September for Dundee United.
There is if we get through this, we'll have a away match against Twente or Salzburg, which will be our next watch-along that we do.
Yep, but if not, it will be 14th of September, so, you know, make sure to tune in to Steely's vlog for the home leg of this tie. See what's going on, see where we're going to be, guys.
Next two ones will be Motherwell on Saturday, and then, yes, the second leg of this at Hampden will be the next two vlogs on the channel, so make sure you subscribe to see those ones. Check our links down in the description to follow us on socials. Dallas's links down there as well. I'm a lot more active on the likes of TikTok and Twitter and stuff as well, or X, whatever that may be. But for the Rangers fans, I'm sure that's made the night a little bit more bearable for you. Thank you all for being here. We will see you on the next one.